everyone, Brooke Keeling here with Keeling Homes, and today I'm going to give you a few little tricks that you can implement into your own world if you're looking at trying to pay your mortgage down a little bit early. Now, over the last 5 years, if you've purchased a home, interest rates have been in a really great place for home buyers, and so really low interest has allowed us to be more flexible and buyers have more buying power. And compared to 12 years ago when interest rates were up to 16%, it's a dream when we have interest rates between 3.5% and 5%. So that being said, there's a lot of data right now that shows that over 40% of all homes in the United States are owned free and clear. So some people have massive attention on paying debt and others like to leverage the money and their buying power. So I'm going to chat a little bit about this because there are a couple little things that you can do to pay down your interest. Now, if you've purchased a home, you see an amortization chart when you purchase a home. And that is a little bit scary because it shows all of the interest that you're paying on a loan over a 30-year period or a 15-year period. So although the real estate dream is focused on the big idea of buying a home and staying just as long enough to earn that money and that equity to move to something bigger, this may come as somewhat of a surprise if you've considered the idea of buying a forever home, or if you're already there and you want to be amongst that 40% of people that are living in their home without a mortgage. Here are some tricks that you can do. So, switching to a biweekly payment. So say that your mortgage is $2,000 a month and you're paying, that would come out to $24,000 a year, right? So if you were to switch to biweekly payments of $1,000 every 2 weeks, you actually will end up paying $26,000 towards your mortgage. So that adds up. It's $24,000 a year versus $26,000 a year. $1,000 a year. Now, the other thing that you can do that I really love the option to do is, say you have a 30-year mortgage and you want to cut that time in half, you can make extra principal payments. So you're going to make an extra payment towards your principal only. It's very important that it's towards your principal only. So especially in the early years of your mortgage, as I mentioned, most of your payment is likely to go to your interest rate, your interest payment, okay? So you can eat away at that principal by making a principal only payment that is going to add that value back into your principal. So I'm going to give you an example here. If you have a mortgage of $120,000 at a 4.5% interest rate, your monthly principal and interest is $608. If you pay an extra $25 only, so it doesn't have to be significant, it doesn't have to be a whole extra mortgage payment, but if you're able to pay $25 extra towards your principal payment every month, you can save more than $9,000 in interest over the life of your loan. So that's a big deal. That's a big investment. That's a big save. So same thing goes if you have, say you make 6 extra payments a month or a year towards your principal only, you're really dialing back that 30-year life expectancy. You're dialing that back several years, and you're also able to save yourself a lot of money in interest. So the other thing that you could do is you can refinance from a 30 to a 15, or from a 15 to an ARM if you're thinking of paying it off fairly quickly and the interest rates look good there. You, of course, can make small sacrifices and put more money towards your interest rate. And just being smart, too, we work with a lot of people that refinance to get a better rate, especially as we've seen rates go up and down, but there are costs associated with that as well. So if you are thinking of refinancing and cash flow is really tight, just make sure that you're working with the right lender and those lending fees aren't going to eat away at what those savings are if you are looking to do a refinance. So if you're looking to trim down your mortgage payments or pay off your mortgage completely, the top two that I really love is making an extra payment towards your principal. It can be a small amount, it can be a whole extra mortgage payment towards your principal only. You just have to make sure that it's principal only. Or you can also do bi-weekly payments, and so you're just increasing that and saving yourself a couple $1,000s towards your mortgage every year. So I hope that is helpful for all of you looking to dial back your mortgage and pay off your house and be debt-free when it comes to your home. And if you have any questions, we have some incredible local lenders that will be more than happy to dive into it and see what some of the best options would be for you. So as always, feel free to reach out and we are here to help.